So this was a new practice for us. I'm curious to know what your experience with it was. Any of you had experience there?
And actually, I remember that this was the very first thing you did with us in April at orientation last year.
Oh, we did do it before.
And
Okay.
it's interesting because I feel like at that point I had no idea what you were talking about, and it was all a little confusing, but I was interested. But it was like definitely something I had to work at, and this time I feel like, well, one aspect is I didn't really have any particular discomfort. I had a few itches, but I often have that, and so I don't think of this as an independent practice as much as something that I'm kind of always doing. And so I have gotten in the habit of just exploring and being interested in the discomfort, and then as soon as I do that, it goes away. So it was kind of an elusive experience rather than a practice in itself.
So can you help us a little bit understand, like, what happened when you brought your attention to some specific part of your body? Did it move around? Did it have a shape? Did, you know, those?
I guess it had a shape. I haven't before thought about it in that 360 sort of three-dimensional way. So I thought that was interesting. But I definitely can locate it.
Uh-huh.
And
Could you find the space just on the outside of it? Like the edge of it?
yeah, but I feel like what happens more is not so much that I feel it more than I recognize that it is a sensation, and then it becomes like, I guess it becomes then like an object to observe rather than
Uh-huh.
a part of me or something, I guess, and it's hard to explain, but it ceases to be something that I react to. It's more
Yeah.
something that I notice.
So you extract your self-identification from the pain, and you place your identification in your awareness itself, rather than in the pain,
Thank you.
which changes your relationship to the pain completely. You following this, the rest of you? All right. That's what we've been training in, whether you realize it or not, is identifying with your own self-awareness. That is the art and science of self-awareness, is that when your consciousness identifies with awareness, rather than all the objects of awareness, you've made a huge, huge leap in self-understanding.